What up? It's 92.9 WDUP, New London's home of timeless hip-hop and R&B. It's your boy Mike Mitch Ill, and we have a very special guest on the line. We have the talented Medusa Jade. What's happening?
Hey, everybody. What's going on?
So, yo, for our listeners out here in New London, I don't know if you've been out here often, but, give a quick background about yourself.
So, I started music, professionally recording about 3 to 4 years ago. I've been writing my whole life, but I started taking it serious about 3 years ago, and I've been in the studio ever since I recorded my first song. I'm like, this is it. I don't want to do anything else, and I haven't left since.
Yeah. So you say you're a writer. Do you write for others? Or you goes writing like Hove or something? You know what I'm saying?
No, no. I just write for myself. That's about it.
Now I hear that. All right, so let's talk about this Slow Down record. Do you got like the Slow Down challenge? You got like grown men wearing pajamas, dancing to your joints, wearing Halloween costumes. Like, you got the women out there doing the same too. Let's talk about that record.
It's going crazy right now. I actually didn't even release the track. The track releases on Friday. My friend, he's verified on TikTok and stuff. So he had leaked my track and did a dance to it.
Oh, okay, good. I feel relieved. I thought I let the cat out the bag. My bad. But yeah, that's
So yeah, he leaked it and he got everyone doing the challenge, and it's going crazy on TikTok right now. So I'm excited to drop it on Friday.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope. So like when we do our interviews, we like to get to know the artists we have calling in. So like, what are you bringing to the table in this game right now?
I just think the energy and the swag that I'm bringing is different than anybody else. So like just my team and the energy that we bring and our studio sessions is dope. So
yeah. But like what kind of sets you apart from like anybody else trying to come up?
I just think my style, like you have to hear it. My style of music that I do is it's like a vibey type style. So I think that was set me apart.
So what's some of the inspiration behind that to actually go that route?
I have a lot of inspirations from I listen to a lot of different music. I listen to dancehall, I listen to R&B, hip hop, rap. I like Kodak Black, I like Vibes Cartel, I like Lil Baby right now. He's probably one of my favorite artists. Drake, of course, Black. I have a lot of inspirations. Janae Aiko, she's dope.
Oh yeah, she's absolutely dope. Wow. So yo, what's your dream collabo then?
My dream collab, I would say, I would love to collab with Lil Baby.
Lil Baby, and I think Lil Baby dope. But sometimes Lil Baby sound like he rapping with marbles in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? It took me a minute to get used to him, but he's actually dope. Big up Lil Baby.
I like mumble rap. A lot of people would come at me for saying this, but I like mumble rap. I listen to mumble rap. So
I hear that. Yeah. So outside of music, what's some of your endeavors?
My endeavors. So I play ball. I play basketball.
You play ball? What position you play?
Well, you said what position?
Yeah. I play ball too. I'm a point guard. I'm only like 5'11" though. But you know what I'm saying?
I'll scrape you. I'll see you one-on-one anytime.
Hey, you get smoked, but all right, go ahead. We can talk about that later.
I played the 1 and the 2 actually. So I played shooting guard and I played point guard.
Okay, that. Dang.
Yeah.
Yo, America.
Soccer as well. So.
Oh, so you got that Steve Nash footwork. All right, America. Yeah. Listen, yo, she out here playing ball. She'll cook you. She'll cook grown men. You know what I mean? To pick up all that. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, let's talk about this. The biggest hurdle to this point to get to where you are right now.
I would say my biggest hurdle to this point is finding my team who could match my grind. That was my biggest hurdle, finding the right engineer and going through multiple engineers who could match my sound and get the job done how I wanted it done. And I finally found somebody, and he happened to be my neighbor. I got my own studio now, so I don't even record in my studio because I have my neighbor and he engineers me. He got a whole setup next door, so I've been working with him ever since I've been here. So I have my whole production team. I have my engineer. I have my team situated now. So it's dope how it's coming together.
So I hear that. So, yo, big up my man, Big Reg, man. Just checking in, man. Like, yo, over here at 929, we show love, man. Our intern over there, man. Big ol' Hot 937. We got Big Reg on the check-in. How'd you link up with Big Reg? Talk about that real quick.
So my first performance, I opened up for Dream Doll. and Hot 93.7 was there, and 105.1 was there. So I performed, and DJ Self and Reg was both like, give me a call. I want to chop it up with you. So I went to go link with Reg, let him hear the music, and he rocked with it. And ever since that, me and him been building.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Now I hear that. So I mean, you talk about rocking venues. What's the biggest venue you rock?
That was probably one of my biggest shows. It was a lot of people there. It was, and I haven't been able to do a lot of shows, of course, because of COVID. So it hasn't been a lot of shows. So that one was probably my biggest show. Was in Hartford. I did one in Waterbury at Club Lit. That was pretty big. So it was dope.
So I know the male groupies coming out, man. How you doing with that? You over here acting like, you know what I mean? You Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? Keys, all that, you know what I'm saying? How's the reaction with the fellas? You know what I'm saying? You got boo-boo or something? You know what I mean? Talk to the listeners out here in New London.
I mean, no, I love all my supporters. I'm appreciative, and it happens to be most of my fan base is men. But you know, the girls are starting to come along, which is dope. So
hey, I can tell you for my listeners, not to cut you off, but like we put a promo out, you know what I mean, on social media, and everybody's like, yo, who is that? That promo pic was dope, you know what I mean? It's gonna hand you that for real.
Thank you.
Yo, when's the first time you felt like yo, I'm on to something? Like everybody try to, everybody probably in they like probably spit a freestyle, try to sing in the mirror or something like that. Like when did you actually feel like, yo, I actually got something with me?
So I had put out a freestyle. I had recorded a song to Save Me beat by Meek Mill. And my boy recorded me doing it on the low.
Or slow down.
Oh, Big Reg, what's up, bro? Checking in? What's happening? Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I guess not. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead. Carry on. Yeah.
So he had recorded to me. He sent it to me, and I'm like, I'm not posting this. I don't even want to watch this. So after like a couple months, I opened it, and I'm like, this is kind of dope. Let me just put it up and see what it does. So I posted it on Facebook, and it actually did numbers, and people were like really taking to it. So I'm like, you know what? Let me try to get in the studio. So my other boy hit me up the next day. He's like, yo, you need to get in the studio. We're getting you in the studio tonight. Yeah. So he took me to the studio, recorded, and just the reaction that they gave me and the energy just was like, yeah, there's nothing else that I want to do.
See, I know you mentioned that you like the current mumble rap game, so I just want to like kind of expand on that, your thoughts on the current game, you know what I mean? Cause I heard a couple of your records and you sing. Do you feel like the R&B genre is in a good place right now?
I wouldn't put my music under R&B. I really have a tough time with putting my music under a genre, but I know of course I'm gonna eventually have to. So it probably will fall under R&B, but like I said, I like the new age style rap. I don't really. I used to listen to the old style rap, but I feel like I just love new style. I like it more than that old hip hop.
Oh no! I apologize. I wasn't trying to throw you in the box. I just heard you could harmonize, and maybe it's just projecting my complaints about the game upon you. You know what I'm saying? But it's just I just feel like the R&B. I just feel like R&B singers want to rap and rappers want to sing. I just feel like it's all crazy right now. Just trying to get your thoughts on that. That's all.
Yeah, just however I'm feeling too. Like if there's some days I just want to go in and straight rap. There's some days I want to go in and harmonize and sing some stuff. So it depends on my mood.
So yo, what's the process of making your record Slow Down? You know what I mean? And is that your biggest record you got so far? You got the Slow Down challenge. I guess you got one. I see you posting on IG.
It's crazy because that's not even my favorite song, and like I've been like letting people hear it like gradually, and it's definitely fallen in the top 3 of people's favorites. But on my EP about to drop next month, I have other favorites, but people like that one, so I'm gonna rock with it as my single.
No, and we supposed to do this interview a long time ago. We got the In Your Feelings record. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, that In Your Feelings record. That's the one that I had performed when I met Reg, and that's the one that I was originally gonna rock with. But I feel like I've grown and my sound has changed since then. Yeah. So I decided not to run with that track. I still love it. I still might put it out, or remake it. But for right now, I'm gonna leave that one for the archives.
Yeah. So I kind of use this as a measure stick to everybody we interview. It might sound like a cliche question, but like, yo, your top 5 DOA rappers, singers, or you can merge both. You feel me? I just try to, I kind of use that to gauge like where your mind at as far as like, what you're inspired by.
Top 5 rappers. Okay,
Or
so
singers. It could be like Biggie, then Whitney Houston, number 2. You know what I'm saying? You could.
I understand. I definitely, like I said, Lil Baby got to be my top 5 right now. Kodak. Like I said, Drake, 6 Lack. I don't know if he Black 6 Lack, however he says it. Janae. I listen to a lot of local artists too. It's a lot of talented people. And
who you rock with out here locally?
Locally, I had this girl. Her name's Veronica. She's an up and coming singer, super dope. Her name is V. We loved on Instagram. She's a really dope singer. So I've been working with her a lot, and we have a collab coming. It's called Love Drought. So that song is also going to be on the project. So shout out to V. Super dope singer. Go check her out. She's one of the best voices I heard. So
yeah. So I asked a lot of artists from out here too. You know, matter of fact, I don't even know like you. What part of CT you from? I don't know if we got that off.
From the Hartford area.
Hartford area? Okay, all right, cool. So I asked a lot of like artists from Hartford. Like I interviewed people from, you know, my town, New London, Hartford. We had people from like Bridgeport, New Haven. And the thing is like, what does it take to actually like get an act to actually pop? Like, does like Connecticut need their own sound? Like, you know, like Atlanta had their sound, New York got their sound, LA got their sound, New Orleans got their sound. Are we too close to New York to actually have our own sound?
I read something because I seen an artist get posted from Connecticut on Academics page today, and I have read through the comments to see what people are saying and how people were saying that we want to be New York so bad.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of hate, and I'm like, someone from Connecticut deserves to pop. We deserve that recognition. Yeah. I don't know if it's a sound. I just feel like someone has to have that it factor. Right. Whether it be the sound, the image, whatever it is, that makes them different. And I don't know what it is, why it's so hard for people to come out of Connecticut.
Yeah, I mean, we got 2 big artists out in New London. You know, I got poked my chest with my New London people. We got Cassie and Dawn from En Vogue. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think. I think we got Jagged Edge, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know what I'm saying, you're too young to remember them, you know what I'm saying?
No, of course I know. Of course I know who Jagged Edge is.
Yeah, I think the twins are from like Connecticut. Yeah. Absolutely. So, you know, like your music dope, and we're gonna actually get into it after this interview. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you want to talk about anything else in particular before we let you go?
Not really.
And you know, I mean, give out all your social media info and all that.
So my social media is, I actually just made a TikTok yesterday. So follow me on TikTok because I'm about to.
I got hop on that jump. Yeah.
Yeah, you can follow me on TikTok at Medusa Jade Official, and then my Instagram is Medusa Jade, and my Snapchat is Medusa So Savage.
There you have it. So I'll let you introduce your joint. You know, let's talk about the slow down record, and then we're gonna play In My Feelings record right behind that. So you know, we're gonna act like we on Yo MTV Raps and let you introduce your joint. Go ahead.
First, I definitely want to shout out my producer, BM87 in Class A, and it's like, I don't even have to tell him what I want. Like, he'll have the beat already loaded up and he knows it's my vibe. That's how perfectly matched we are. Like, he knows my vibe. So he just had the beat pulled up and he's like, yo, you want to hop on it? I said, hell yeah. So I hopped on it, and that was it. That was the second song me and him did together.
Dope. So yo, act like you on the VMAs right now and introduce your record, you know what I mean? Let's go.
It's your girl Medusa Jade. This is my single. It's dropping Friday on all platforms. It's called Slowing Down. Tune in. It's lit.
There you have it. Yo, 929, let's go.